Welcome to another episode of Top 10 Detective, examining the big mistakes men make on a first date. Top 10 first date mistakes that will ruin your chances faster than you can say, "Check, please." Ah, the thrill of a first date. That intoxicating mix of excitement, nerves, and silent prayers to the dating gods that everything goes smoothly. You've picked out your best shirt, practiced your best nonchalant smile, and maybe even rehearsed a few lines in the mirror. But even the best intentions can be derailed by a few rookie mistakes. From showing up in your lucky gym sneakers to oversharing about that high school heartbreak, there are more than a few ways to trip up on date number 1. Fear not, gentlemen, because I'm here to guide you through the treacherous minefield that is the first date. Avoid these 10 mistakes, and you'll be far more likely to score yourself a second date. And maybe even a relationship that goes beyond swapping pet photos on Instagram. So let's count down the 10 biggest mistakes guys make on a first date, starting with Number 10. Skipping the First Impressions 101 class. Let's start with the obvious. How you look, smell, and even the way you stand all play a massive role in making that crucial first impression. The whole "just be yourself" advice only works if yourself doesn't resemble someone who's about to binge watch a series in sweatpants. Opt for well-fitted clothes, nice shoes, and a confident stance. The little things, like grooming your nails and rolling up your sleeves to expose your forearms. Yes, women notice. Show her that you've put in effort and know how to present yourself. Remember, you're selling yourself here, not an ad for sloppy joes. Number 9. Choosing the wrong venue. The dinner date sounds classy in theory, but can be a first date disaster in practice. Picture this. You're stuck across the table, straining to hear her over the restaurant's ambiance music, with no real way to create physical or emotional closeness. Instead, go for a casual, fun spot where you can sit side by side, like a coffee shop, casual lounge, or anywhere with cozy booths. The idea is to keep things relaxed, which sets the stage for better conversation, laughs, and maybe even a gentle arm touch without feeling like you're auditioning for a spaghetti commercial. Number 8. The death stare, or lack of eye contact. Nothing says "I'm really interested" like eye contact, when done right, that is. But here's the trick. It's about balance. Staring at her like you're about to challenge her to a staring contest will make her want to crawl out the bathroom window. Aim for the 80-20th rule. Look at her around 80% of the time and briefly break it to avoid looking like a robot who just learned human behavior. Eye contact is a game changer for building trust, so practice those looks in the mirror if you have to, just maybe not in public. Number 7. Going too deep too soon. Sure, you want to create a meaningful connection, but diving into your existential thoughts on the universe or your unresolved teenage angst within the first 15 minutes? Nope. Instead, aim to set an emotional rhythm, a mix of lighthearted questions, laughter, and genuine curiosity. Rather than asking where she sees herself in 10 years, go for something more playful, like, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Bonus, her answer might give you future date ideas. Keep it fun and let the deep stuff unfold naturally over time. Number 6. Forgetting the magic of subtle touch. There's an art to physical touch, and if you go in with the heavy hand, literally, you're bound to spook her. Little light touches on her hand, arm, or shoulder can build attraction, but they should be subtle and infrequent. Timing is everything. Use it when you're both laughing at a joke or having a heartfelt moment. Respect her boundaries and let things flow naturally. If all goes well, you'll have plenty of time for more later. Number 5. Talking about your ex or yourselves way too much. Sharing a little about past relationships is okay, but don't turn it into a therapy session about all the ways your ex wronged you. Also, don't overshare about yourself in general. Save the deep emotional tales for when she actually knows your last name. Women appreciate openness, but there's a difference between real and rambling. Let the conversation flow naturally without monopolizing it, and keep things positive. A little mystery goes a long way. Number 4. Acting too platonic or too eager. Guys, if you want to date her, don't give off let's be friends vibes. This means you need to sprinkle in a few compliments, some flirtation, and a little charm. Women like to feel desired, but not objectified. So find that sweet spot where you're making it clear you're interested without coming off as desperate. Also, avoid the pitfall of trying to impress her too much. Don't turn it into a show and tell session about all your achievements. If she likes you, she'll learn about your amazing job, vintage record collection, or mad karaoke skills in time. Number 3. Overdoing or avoiding alcohol. If you need liquid courage, have a drink, but don't get sloshed. No one wants to babysit a date who can't keep his stories straight by 8 p.m. Plus, getting drunk lowers inhibitions, and you may say something that makes her sprint for the exit. Also, watch her drink intake too. While she's free to make her own choices, a tipsy date can turn awkward fast. Show that you're responsible, have self-control, and can enjoy yourself without relying on liquid bravery. Number 2. Mismanaging your emotional investment. We get it. You're excited about her, but playing it too cool or too eager can backfire. If you're too enthusiastic, she might think you're in date desperation mode. If you're too aloof, she might assume you're not interested. Mirror her level of investment and avoid the pedestal effect. Remember, she's awesome, but so are you. Act like a guy who's genuinely interested but still deciding if she's worth a second date. Confidence without cockiness is the name of the game. Number 1. Rushing physical intimacy. Nothing spells first date disaster like going in for the kill too soon. A first date should be about connection, not immediate gratification. Build the emotional and mental chemistry first. Rushing into intimacy is a surefire way to make her feel uncomfortable and might even ruin your chances of a second date. Instead, focus on creating a memorable, enjoyable evening. If the vibe is right, go for a soft kiss on the cheek or a gentle handhold. There's something charming about a guy who isn't in a rush. Okay guys, there you have it. Avoiding these common pitfalls might seem like a lot, but trust me, it's worth it. A successful first date isn't about creating a performance, it's about showing up, being respectful, and having a good time. At the end of the day, dating is meant to be fun. By following these tips, you'll show her that you're a confident, mature, and thoughtful guy who knows how to keep things interesting. Who knows? You might even find yourself laughing about these tips together on your 5th date. So relax, enjoy the evening, and remember, the best first dates are the ones where you're present, mindful, and a little bit playful. Thank you for watching Top 10 Detective and looking forward to seeing you in another episode of Top 10 Detective in the future. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out on upcoming videos. Please let us know which one of these mistakes you committed on your first date in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share.